Hello, welcome back to my channel and my playthrough of the Arkham Horror 3rd edition and the Echoes of the Deep adventure. Now, some clarifications. Last round I did an error, of course. When can we do a playthrough without an error? Well, I mistakenly said that the River Skulk, which is a lurker, didn't engage Agnes alongside the hybrid thug which she killed. Now it does engage her, and that means she should have suffered 1 stamina loss and 2 sanity loss last round, and she should not have had an encounter here. But either way, she didn't manage to fulfill it, so the clue was shuffled back in, so no harm done there, and the anomaly appeared either way, so we have to fight that now. Well, as I said, 1 stamina damage and 2 sanity hits, bringing Agnes to be left with 4 health and 2 sanity. Ladies and gentlemen, other than that, I think I did good. So I will try to fight the River Skulk again, and this time I am hoping for a bit more successes than last time. We shall see. Either way, I think we must have Agnes pop over to another place to get some help sanity wise if we don't manage to kill it. So it will be a bit of a narrow escape, I think, but we have to try. Let's start off round 4, and we will be starting with Agnes Baker. First player out, and we have to try to get rid of the River Skulk once and for all. Let's zoom in on Agnes, and Agnes will be fighting the River Skulk, and it's got 3 health, no penalty on the strength, but Agnes doesn't roll strength, she rolls lore because she is applying the Storm of Spirit, and this time instead of a sanity she will take a stamina hit. Yoink. So she's at 3 health, but that means she can test her lore instead of strength, and her lore is now 5, so that's 5 dice. And since she is using and she's taking damage, she gets +2 for Blood is Power skill, so that will be 7 dice. Shall we try to roll 4 first? Yeah, I try to roll 4 dice now, because it gets a bit crowded in the dice tower. Ooh, we do have 1 there. 1 success. Okay, we roll the 3 others. And 2. Ooh. Okay, now we come to that point that I can apply some rerolls. I do have a focus token on the lore. I will use that to reroll one of the 4s to a success. And yes, there you have it. 3 Elder Signs, 3 successes. She managed to kill the River Skulk. Ah, that was amazing. Wave bye bye, people. It's gone. And oh yeah, since she kills it, she gets a remnant left over. Yes, she keeps its head as a token. Other than that, it's gone. Good job, Agnes. That was just awesome. Oh. knocked over a doom there. Now for her second action, as she has now managed to kill off the river skulk and it's no longer a threat, I will think I will just zoom out a bit. I will have her go to the TikTok club and try to get some healing. But first, let's see, after she casts a spell, she may focus one skill of her choice. So let's do that. So we will refocus the lore, which we used. So she has focused that back up. That's good. If I sound a bit sniveling, it's because I have got a cold. I'm sorry about that, but we have to press on. We have to save Arkham because of that. And we move Agnes there to the TikTok club. And that concludes her turn. So let's join up with the Norman Withers and see what he will be doing. Norman Withers, we turn his turn token over. Now we do have some monsters here that are worrying. They are both lurkers and they're just spreading doom and terror across the town. The lurker we have seen, so we all suffer 1 horror damage, and this dude spreads doom in any adjacent place. So it's something we have to look to get rid of. And I do know now that the river skulk is not easy task. So I'm thinking I will have good old Norman maybe try to get his palms on the shotgun, which is in the display. It's $6. Gives him +5 in a +5 strength in attack action. That could be helpful. He's not much of a fighter, but at least gives him an edge. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna first of all acquire resources, so he gets $1. And lastly, he will focus, and he will focus his will. So he's got 5 will and 4 lore now. So he's at his max in focus limit. That's it for Norman. He ain't moving any place. He's just standing there, and hopefully we'll get some good encounter that will leave us with a shotgun and maybe a clue. We will see. But first of all, is the monster face. And in the monster face, we will do as the cards say. Each ready monster activates usually by moving, but not this time. Oh no. No moving now. Oh no. Because we do have the river skulk. Each investigator suffers 1 horror, which is bad news for Agnes, since she's got just 2 sanity left. With this hit, she has only 1 left, ladies and gentlemen. She's on the edge, and Norman easily takes 1 because he's down at 5 total, and he's got 2 hits on his precious memento. So that's the skulk for you. Lastly, we do have this funny fellow. He spreads doom in an adjacent space. And guess now what I'm gonna put it? No, I put it in the La Bella Luna. I don't want any anomalies popping out in Rivertown. We do have one already, and we have to do something about that first. And I see now that we do have a bit of a problem, because I was thinking going to a TikTok club to get help for Agnes, but she can't get help because of the anomaly. So she will have to do crapperoos. Okay, I will reconsider her move. She was in River Ducks, right? I will try to 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, leaves her with $1. Yeah, I have to throw her into the asylum. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and pays $2 instead of going to the TikTok club. Sorry for the confusion, but I see now if she goes there, she can't get help from the TikTok club encounters because of the anomaly going on down in the merchant district. So to keep her alive and sane, we have to send her to the Arkham Asylum to get help. So I rule that I will just adjust her move, paying that. People that react to this, well, tough chance, it's me and I'm playing it as I like. We have to keep Agnes. I hope you all agree on that, that seeing that this neighborhood is infected by the anomaly, we can't do anything. We will have Norman popping over with his teleportation thingy and do some magic next round, hopefully, and we will have Agnes maybe deal with those monsters if she gets help from Asylum, of course. Well, that's when and if. Now first we have to see if we can get some help. It's the encounter phase, and we will start off with Agnes then in downtown. She is in Arkham Asylum then, and yes, it's a clue. Let's see, some bad lighting, should try to adjust it a bit. Sit down, says Dr. Badeau. We're all friends here. You may spend $1. Ooh. Think I will. Yeah, Mr. Badeau, it's my last dollar. And he reads on. You may spend $1 to participate in a group therapy session. If you do, many of the other participants speak of dreams in which they are drowning. You or an ally recovers 2 sanity and you gain 1 clue from a neighborhood. Oh yes, thank you very much. Much obliged. 2 sanity and a clue. That's awesome. This gets discarded into the top of the discarded event deck. So next, the unstable place now is the Independence Square, fittingly enough, where Norman is fiddling about. But we did get a clue and we recovered some sanity. Good stuff, good stuff. But I think I will have Agnes staying there 1 more turn, I guess. We will see. Okay. Let's go to Norman Withers. He's also in downtown and will also have an encounter. He's in the Independence Square, which is also a clue, luckily enough. Let's see. At Founder's Rock, a cloaked figure gestures you over and hands you a gift. You gain 1 curio item. Gains 1 curio item. Do we have any curios in the display? We do have the magnifying glass and the lucky cigarette case. Let's take a look at them. The magnifying glass, get +1 as a part of a research action. We could do with that. And the lucky cigarette case, he's not much of a smoker, is he? Once per round you may add 1 to the result of 1 die while resolving a test. That's not bad. But this is also quite good. He does have Ace of Rods. Make him re-roll. No, I will take the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. I'll move the 1 from my girl here. And you do replenish the display, and this time the Otherworld Codex pops up. You get +3 as part of a reward action. So there's some occult information on how to get rid of those terrible signs popping up everywhere. Okie doke. Oh, did we get the clue? Sorry. You gain 1 cure item. Beneath his hood you catch a glimpse of his fish-like visage. Ugh. Fish! It's a fish man! So he has to test will. So let's zoom in a bit and see if we can manage that. Okay, Norman. He's got 5 will now with his focus. 5 dice. And he's focused also, so we could use Ace of Rods. Let's see. Yep. That's 4 successes. I think my rolling is finally starting to get better. Let's see. Yeah, if you pause, you smile politely, you gain 1 clue from your neighborhood. He just smiles. Hey, we're friends, ain't we? Clue for Norman. This is just awesome stuff. We have picked up both clues in downtown, and we got rid of the river skulk. So we're doing good. We are really good. So next phase is the mythos phase. Let's see. Was the famous last words. We're doing good. Yeah, we're doing great now. Yeah. There's 2 tokens left here, and I start off with Agnes. For those of you that have been watching, maybe you know what's coming. It's a blank, and the reckoning. So on the scenario sheet it says each investigator suffers horror equal to the amount of doom in their space. There are none in their space, so that's good. We do have a rumor, and the rumor says each investigator tests will, and each who fails suffers 2 horror. Ha ha ho. Okay, let's zoom in and see how this turns out. Okay, let's start off with Agnes. I will re-roll these dice because they looked very happy. Happy dice, I like. Her will is 3. And she's focused on some skills, giving her some rerolls. She passes. Woo! With 1 success. Let's see, and Norman has got 5 dice. Norman. And he managed it also. He's got 1 success there. So we're good. Also it states that tests will then any investigator may spend 1 clue to discard this card. Shall I? Shan't I? I need the clues right now. Nope, we'll leave it as it is. Yes. So that's the reckoning done, and we do have, oh yeah, a dark pact with which Agnes got. Roll 1 die. On a 1, your debt has come due. So let's get rid of these. I'm gonna save the 6s. I'm gonna roll a mythos die for that. Whew, please don't be a 1. It's a 6, so that's good. That's good. Does she get rid of it? No, it sticks. Yeah, of course. So that's that. Let's zoom out again. Now, having used every token, we put them back into the bag, as it is Norman's turn to pull out of the bag. Let's see what card we can dig out. He digs out an headline. And okay, first. Oh, yes. Okay, we do the headline first. Curfew established. Sheriff Engel calls curfew routine. 3 missing persons in affected neighborhoods. Authorities insist nothing is wrong. By A.P. Jessup, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. Okay. It's a headline. Use of 1 damage for each monster in your neighborhood. Woo! There are none. Yay! If not, no, those are in the streets adjacent. At least I think I'm correct there. So, it's the gate burst, and we all know how that works out. Top card is downtown. And downtown will suffer horror in each space, like that. And this card will be shuffled together with the discard pile. The blind shuffle. Not looking. Hope you can see that. I'm not looking. There we go. I will put it in the back of the deck holder. Yeah. Here we go. That's the gate burst done. So that will conclude round 4. So let's just head into round 5, won't we? And in round 5 we start off with our investigators in downtown. Now we're gonna start off with we have to do something about this anomaly also. So many things to do and so short time to be doing it. Well, yeah, that's how it is. We're gonna start off with Norman Withers. First thing he's gonna do, and which I forgot, I see, he picked up a clue last round, so as his precious memento states, after he gains a clue, remove 2 horror from this card. So we're gonna do as the game says, remove 2 horror from this card. Which is great, because he's gonna do some spell casting very soon. But first, he will be trying to research the clue he picked up. And to be doing that, he will be rolling observation, which leaves him with 3 dice. And he's got the magnifying glass, so he rolls +1 die, so it's 4 dice. Now the game says that for each success you manage, you can put a clue to the scenario sheet. Now he does only have 1 clue, but we do have to put it back. Well, that suits me fine, because it's a clue going to the scenario sheet. So we're now at 2 clues. Just need 1 more. 1 more! Now, next thing he's gonna do. He is gonna do some spell casting. He's gonna use Find Gate. It's a ritual, has action, test lore. If he passes, he can move to a space of your choice with 1 or more doom. And his lore is 4. Manages it, so he procures a portal from there, and he pops up in the river docks. In the river docks, he steps out of the portal. He suffers 2 damage for casting a spell, and we put them on the precious memento, so it's back up to 2 hits on that. Nifty stone that. That's it for Norman. Next up is Agnes Baker. Now, I was considering to have Agnes be staying where she was to maybe get some more help sanity wise, but actually I think I have to do something about the monsters down in the street there, because if the occult ritualist is allowed to spread doom one more, there will be an anomaly popping up. So we will have her. This is terrible. It's just terrible. Because I see now, take a look at this. This is elusive, so she has to attack that to engage it, kind of. But once she step into the neighborhood, this automatically engages her. And when she's engaged with a monster, she can only attack, evade, or focus that monster, which leaves the occult ritualist free to do his dirty business. Ah. Oh. This game is really hard. Okay, well, we have to try. We will go into the streets here. The skulk engages her. We've seen that now a couple of times. It's not fun at all, but we have to do it. And her second action will be fighting it. So let's put the dice tower here. Fighting the skulk then. And of course she's gonna use her Storm of Spirits, but in this time, instead of taking a sanity or health damage, she will use the remnant she got from the last skulk. Let's hope that will be a good thing. So if she rolls lore instead of strength, that is 5 dice. With her Blood is Power ability, gives her 2 dice more. And let's see, we can try like last time, we roll 4 dice first. Oh, Agnes. No, Agnes, you can't do it like that. Ah. 3 more dice to roll. And 2 successes. Yay! Okay. Now let's use the lore focus token to see if we can. Nope, still a 4. Whew. Use the observation focus token. Oh, Magnus. Haha, no. We only got a clue left to be re-rolling with. It's terrible, but I think I will allow it. Try to re-roll with a clue. Come on, Agnes. Oh no! News! 2 hits on the river skulk, but it's still standing. Damn it! Damn it! I used the clue and everything. Oh well. So, Skulk is still engaged with her. That is not good. Oh, terrible. But she did cast a spell, so she may focus one skill. But, is that a terrible mechanic? Because she was fully focused when she cast the skill. So, like, she cast the spell before while she was fully focused. Did I do this wrong last round? I think I did. Well, I will rule it that she can't focus now because the spell happened before she fought. Okay, so she doesn't focus. She can focus the next round if she uses Storm Spirits. Then she have to. So, well, that's the action phase for our investigator. Now it's the monster phase. It says each ready monster activates. And you do have the occultist standing on the bridge, doing his profane ritual, spreading doom in an adjacent space. So the question is, shall we spread it in downtown or in the Black Cave? I say Black Cave, and there will be... oh wait, there's a clue there. There's been a gate burst. No, I say La Bella Luna. The anomaly appears in downtown. Yep. So we have 2 anomalies now, which we have to do something with. Now, that's the ready monster activated. Each monster deals damage. Engaged monster deals damage on horror, which is the river skulk, of course. So we have 1 hit on Agnes and 2 sanity damage on Agnes. She's down at 1 sanity left again. Oh, this is more exciting than I have been expecting. Okay, and each exhausted monster ready as well. He's engaged, so that's okay. Then encounter phase. Agnes doesn't have an encounter, but Norman does, and he's in the river docks. So let's join him. Here's Norman. Let's set this ready in case we have to roll. And he's in the river docks. There's an anomaly in the neighborhood, so we pull out one of those fun cards. Yay! It's this way. Oh, yeah. And there are 3 doom in his spot, so we read 3 out. You have a vision of drifting peacefully amongst the beautiful coral spirals of Yahanthalay. Okay, weird pronunciation. When you come to, you're soaked with seawater, and you long to return to the dream. You may gain a dark pack condition to remove 3 doom from your space and gain 1 remnant. Yeah, why not? Let's gain that dark pact. Let's shuffle them a bit. And this is Norman's. So they have both agreed on a pact with the devil now, but he removes 3 doom, which are awesome, and gain 1 remnant. Yoink. To Norman. Could come in handy. That's it for the anomaly encounter for Norman. And the encounter phase, then we're gonna pull out some fun stuff, starting off with Norman this round. And of course, we have to pull out a reckoning. Yeah, so good. And a doom. Encounter and reckoning and a doom. Yeah. First of all, the scenario sheet says each investigator suffers horror equal to the amount of doom in their space. Luckily for Norman, he got rid of all those 3, so he doesn't suffer anything. And Agnes is in the streets. There's no doom there. Now, we have a rumor, and each investigator tests will. Those that fail suffers 2 horror. So let's do Norman first. 4, 5 dice. He manages that with 3 successes. Now let's do Agnes. She's got she's got 3 will. Ooh, and she manages that. If she had failed this now, we have lost her, you know. She didn't. Yes. And it says we can use a clue to discard this to burn it out, but we don't have any clues now, so we've used them all. So F that. Let's see. Yeah, Dark Pacts. We do the Dark Pact for Norman first. So we dig out this nice nasty greenish die. On a 1 it's due. Nope, still a 6. And for Agnes. And 5. Ooh, maybe we should roll this dice instead. This is awesome. That's the reckoning done. Well, good thing to get rid of the nasty things in the beginning. And we spread Doom. Doom is the back card of the event deck. And no, it's downtown. No. So it should have gone to the Arkham Asylum, but there's an anomaly here now. So the Doom will go to the scenario sheet. And there's one there now. 2 clues, 1 doom on Cthulhu. And next is Agnes. A clue. We could do with that. Come on, Agnes. We could do with a blank now. No, a headline. First, there's a clue, and it appears in downtown, where there is an anomaly, so we cannot do that yet. Take the top 2 cards of the deck and we shuffle them a bit. Put them back here. It's a clue done. Now the headline. Oh, I can do it 1. Cursed treasure brings money problems. This money is the root of all evil. Treasure once belonged to pirate. Marsh family of Innsmouth claims treasure is theirs. By Rex Murphy, staff writer, Arkham, Massachusetts. It's a headline, test will and resolve the effect based on your result. Okie dokie, her will is still 3. And she gets Zeta. You become cursed. Yay! Woohoo! Cursed. Agnes Agnes is cursed. While resolving a test, only 6s counts as a success. After you pass the test, discard this card. Game is fighting me with teeth and claw, people. With teeth and claw. Which is good. That's why I like Arkham games. They're hard. They're not easy. It shouldn't be. Yep, that concludes round 5. I feel like the doom is racking up around us, and normally it's taking its toll. Not nice at all. So I'm starting to go out of options to have Agnes get some help for her sanity issues also. It's not good. It's not good at all. No. Well, we have to see. We will see in round 6 what we're gonna do. We start off round 6, and I think we're gonna start off with Norman. We're gonna have Norman go it goes into the unvisited isle, and there he's gonna ward the evil with 4 dice. Which he fails. Okay, let's reroll using his focus token. One of them at least. But hey, oh wait, woo, he's got the Ace of Rods. Ladies and gentlemen, when you spend a focus to reroll a die, you may reroll any number of die instead. Oh, sorry. And there you go. Gets rid of that. Okay, that's Norman's go. Now it's Agnes. Agnes. She's still engaged with the river skulk. She's cursed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Man, this is bad. Okay, let's join up with her. Agnes is gonna try to fight the river skulk one last time. It's already got 2 hits on it, and she will apply Storm of Spirits again. This time she will have to take a stamina hit. So she's down at 1 health and 1 sanity. And she's cursed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. There's 5 cursed dice. Only the 6s have got stars. And now she's got 1, 2, 3, 4 lore, plus 2 for the blood is power. So I'm gonna roll 4 dice. Come on, Agnes. No. No. No go. Still got 2 dice left to roll. And she can't manage to kill it. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. She has got no focus. She has got no rerolls. So, her last action have to be an attempt to evade it. And to evade it, it's her observation. She's got 2. And this sucker has a -1. So that leaves her with 1 die. This is it. If she can't manage this, she will die. She will be eaten by the river skulk in the streets. Ah! Crap. She can't evade it. She's stuck with it. Yes, we're gonna lose Agnes. Ah, we're gonna lose her. Man. Man, it's bad. Oh. So, that's that's the action phase done. So it's the monster phase. Each ready monster activates, and now the choosing is: shall we allow 1 more doom appearing on the scenario sheet, or should we have an anomaly popping up down in River Town also? So I'm gonna allow a doom going to the scenario sheet, and that's it for the occult ritualist. Now for the river skulk, it hits poor Agnes Baker and kills her. So that will be back here afterwards. She dies. Oh, lost Agnes. Now just have to check the rules a bit to see how the mechanic for losing an investigator was again. Be back in a second. Okay, I've checked the rules. When an investigator has suffered damage or horror over her limit, his or her limit, she's dead, and the player token is removed from the board. All her possessions are discarded. So wasn't much. Dark Pact is back, and the monster, the river skulk, comes back into the streets, exhausted of course. I say bye bye to Agnes. Well fought, Agnes. You tried, but you couldn't manage to fend off the horror. So we will not see Agnes again this playthrough. I have to dig out a new investigator that joins us in the start of the next action phase. Let's see who that will be. And we will have to put our doom onto the scenario sheet because we lost an investigator. Putting the doom up to 3. Wow, I'm doing great. Don't do as I do, kids. Learn from T-Man. Don't play like this. So that leaves good old Norman in the encounter phase, ain't it? Oh, I'd say each engaged monster deals damage. He did, and next each exhausted monster readies. So this dude is no longer exhausted. He's ready to do his nasty business again. He's still got 2 hits on him though. I think I have to get the face puncher. Yes, I think this is time for Michael McLennan to join the picture or something, because we need someone that can get rid of these monsters that keep popping out and kill the river skulks, because they are really hard. Oh well. Let's see. Let's join Norman for an encounter phase. And in his encounter phase, we're gonna dig out this Zero Doom in the neighborhood where he is at. You bristle as you feel dark eyes upon you. Will. His will is 4. Yep, he passes. If you pass, you keep calm and stay sharp. You remove 1 doom from any space in your neighborhood. Yay! It's gone. This is gone. Good job, Norman. Is there anything else? If you fail, yeah, well, it didn't. It didn't fail. Norman doesn't fail. Now we have to dig out some mythos for good old Norman. It's all by himself. Eyes of Agnes. Stars in the air. And blanks. You can do it with some blanks now. May I have another one, please? No. We have to have some doom. And the back card of the event deck is Downtown. H. Independence Square. Double H. There's an anomaly there, which means there's a doom going to the scenario sheet, which means the Echoes of the Deep is activated. When there is 4 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card. You pause a moment to rest and catch your breath. So much of the city has been lost. Water flows freely through the streets, which appear to be paved with strange green stone. Having caught a second wind, you are rising to head back out into the streets, when a massive dark shadow glides over you. Moments later, the earth shakes, and a gargantuan silhouette can be seen towering over the merchant district, outlined against night sky by the emerald shimmer of alien stars. Take card 39, Servitor of Relia Epic Monster, and spawn it at the Unvisited Isle. What? No. I really have to get a face pusher now. Where is card 39? Yes. Whoop. Servitor of Relia Epic Monster Star Spawn. Oh my god. Massive lurker. Each investigator suffers 1 horror. Whoa! Where did it go? Unvisited Isle. Yes, of course. Joining Norman there. How thematic is this, people? Was massive lurker. This means this sucker is engaged with Norman, I guess. Let's turn him over. Ooh, we get the remnant. 4+. Has 2 additional health per investigator, so he will have 8 when we dig out the next investigator. It's a massive. Servitor of Leah engages and attacks each investigator in its space. It cannot be exhausted. It cannot be exhausted. -2 strength, -0. Wow. -1, I mean, -1 observation. This is horrible. This is just horrible. Wow, I've never seen that before. Okay. Then I'll add card 37 to the codex and return this card to the archive. Okay, where is it? 37. And we read on. Green lightning electrifies the sky. On the horizon, beyond the buildings of Arkham, you see nothing but open sea. An ear-shattering crack thunders through the streets as a nearby spot is split in two, massive green spires protruding from its ruined roof. The world around you has become more foreign than familiar, more alien than human, more real than Arkham. You wonder, even should you manage to stop this disaster, if things will return to any semblance of normalcy. Is it too late to save the city? When there is 9 or more doom on the scenario sheet, flip this card. I think the doom will ramp up quite fast next rounds. We will add this. Wow. And add this to the archive again. Playing the scenarios as they go. I still left to experience the same kind of scenario, because they are all same. It's the same Agent 1 and the same board, but they all play out differently, so I like that. Well, that's it for the Mythos phase. That concludes round 6. We did lose Agnes. That was terrible, but it was obvious that was the way it was where we're going to go, because I played her a bit haphazardly. I just threw her into the breach and she rolled appalling. How can you not manage to get 1 success on 13 dice? It's like it's not possible. Oh well, we will see who will join us in the next round. I am leaning towards a face puncher, so we will dig out some of the guardians, I guess, and see if we can have them introduce themselves into the city. But that will be in the next episode. 3 rounds is enough, I guess. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for commenting and liking, disliking, whatever you do. But I'm just enjoying myself playing, and I enjoy showing you the ropes of the game. I hope you like it. Until next time, this is T-Man signing off. Be seeing you. Bye.